Hello, Mechwarrior. Welcome back to Open Plays Mechwarrior 5. At the end of the last episode, which was rather lengthy, we finished off distress call down in Cole Harbor and then flew around up this way. We're all the way up in this area as opposed to where we were, way down Galactic South from here. And we did some fix-ups. We came over, we bought some mechs over here. We got ourselves a Orion 1P, my all-time favorite heavy mech, and a Highlander, which will do for a decent assault mech, even though it's a little bit on the slow side. So altogether, we're putting together 305 tons of drop at this point. Time to start getting rid of some of these guys and clearing out my mech bay. Um, yeah, so I'm set to strip this time, so I can't just drop my Phoenix Hawk over into the cold storage and keep it there ready to go. I use it for Crimson Crusade, and I will not be getting rid of it before that, but I might send it over and strip it. These guys I can sell straight up. Nothing special about them in there anywhere, so I'll just sell them. It's all tier 1 weaponry, tier 0 weaponry. They've done their jobs. I don't need them. And at this point, I need to sell one more or drop it over. I've got 2 Warhammers. Don't need both. I got a Grasshopper Warhammer. So I've got a fine amount of 70-ton mechs. What I want to do is get it down to just the 8 because it's cheaper. But can't do it. Not going to do it at this point. So instead, we're going to fly up to Campbellton, see what the hero mech is. It might be something that makes a big difference. That's why I went ahead and cashed in some stuff. I'm also going to finish loading out the Highlander. I've got another ton of Gauss I want to drop onto it. Well, the hero archer, not the Agincourt. The T. 13 million, half of my cash. But it gives me an engine double heatsink, a Guardian ACM. And those engine double heatsinks are like gold. Yeah, big time. That's 10 heatsinks added to your mech. That's what makes this guy possible. And that's a pretty good 70 tonner. That's a pretty good support mech right there. Can take care of itself up close and see, because of the Guardian, everything far away. I'm probably going to kick myself in the head, but I'm not going to pick it up. Not at this point. Not at this point. Although, that's not done yet. Let me go ahead and wait that out. Shouldn't be too long. 5 days, not a big deal. Yeah, the only reason I would for sure take that is if I had another mech that was struggling with heat. And of course these are, both of them. But they're 70 tonners too, so it's, and not that good a 70 tonner, tell you the truth. I'm going to fix that right here. At least for this one thing. Got 2 of them. I thought I only had 1. Well, I'll do it anyway. It's a marginal fix, or betterment, upgrade, whatever you want to call it, but it's an upgrade. And got the one off the arm at least. Yeah, that should do something better. I'm not going to give them that one. Just, I should. You know, I tell other people online that they should not do stuff like not use the good lasers because, you know, it might get lost. Well, it's not doing one darn bit of good sitting in your equipment inventory either. So anyhow, just my opinion. So the Highlander's done. Can't believe that was a 20-day fix. Let's go ahead and dump that extra ton of ammo on them. Okay, I know it dropped. This thing collector did something weird, but it did not drop into there, so where to go? Ah, in the center. Ugh. Kicked over an armor pharaoh. Yeah, I gotta lose a half ton. And that means probably a heat sink. And that gains me a half ton, so I'll drop a half ton of ammo. Right there. Now that that's all fully loaded out, double checking. 1.3 is 2.6. That's not enough cooling. This mech will suck trying to fight. I could make it a 2.3 if I bought the, yeah, crapola. Gotta do it. Like I said, I'm not gonna buy it unless it would make another mech much better, or possible, and it will do just that. Might cripple this one. It does. Gotta see how I would fix that. I don't know what the invalids are. Yeah, it's way too hot now for this guy. Can only do 2, so is that better? 6 tons better for cooling, so I can add 6 points of cooling with these. Oh, he's got a double heatsink in him too. 2 of them. Don't need that, don't need that. 1 more. Yeah, that's acceptable. A slight downing on the LRMs, but that's acceptable. Yeah, we'll look in the market for sensors and stuff. None. Wait a minute. Here, sensors. I knew I had some. He definitely needs a sensor. He's got LRMs. 32 days. Speaking of better sensors, and we're going to have to do the Highlander as well once it comes back up from repairs. Oops. So that's not going to gain me anything tonnage wise, but it will make what I got better, in particular on the Highlander. The problem I got with the Highlander is it's got a Gauss rifle for its ballistic, and they're pretty slow. In the heat of battle, I keep punching that button. It's that kind of slow. 300, that's a little heavy for me. That's why we get good mechs here. It's not, oh, it's a level 10. I'm a 9. I don't want to do that. That's a 9. Be great if it could show me a single combat mission. Hey, high reward quest. Demolition ×2 and a raid. Does that sound perfect for a bunch of wonderful ballistics mechs? It does to me. I'm not gonna lie, I like playing the high reward quest missions after high reward quest missions and just try to get my way through the campaign building and equipping phase simply by doing that. And if you followed along, you'll know that I've only played 2 regular non-high reward missions since level 6 or 7. So it's possible. It might be level 8. That's only whatever. I like them. Is there anything else I need to do? Let's check my battlemechs real quick. Everybody's up. I don't think I'm going to be able to run the good stuff this mission, but we'll find out. Yeah, okay. 1,467 reputation is not a joke. And a quick draw, that's 4 million sea bells extra. Demolition 7315. Oh, okay. I might have bitten off more than I can chew. That's actually more than I can drop. Only 10 tons. But more is more. And of course the toxic dump biome doesn't help with that. Now here's the other problem. Yeah, none of my guys are really all that good with a ballistics weapon. I'm sorry, lost in thought. I would give it to him. I'm talking the Highlander. I gotta take the Highlander. All right, man. Lieutenant, don't mess up my Orion 1 pig. We're at 300 already. Do I want to try this one? I think I do. He's got good missile. I think I've already been over this, and this is a better option than the grasshopper. Yeah, cooling wise, it's a better one. Now, before we go in though, I did not yet give him the engine engine double heat sinks. And even in the wild, that's only 6 days. Well worth it. That will be a 2.3 when it comes out of that. And that's definitely well worth it. But I also got to check my weapons groups. Weapons groups. Thank you. Gauss is 1. That's correct. Yeah. I might drop into my Orion once we're in there. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Might have to move Carrillo up to position 2 because she has a better ballistics capability. So that would also be training.
Attention. Prepare for battle-mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
I'd like to get one more assault mech.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Toxic dump.
Industrial hub. If we inflict enough damage to it, it should garner the attention of the Captain General. But be warned, even though it's technically a civilian target, it is still being patrolled by a private security outfit, so stay sharp.
Now this will be shooting at squares. I had to do the G key and take it down to group speed. That's the Highlander. I was just getting ready to say I'm getting a little tired of hearing the jump ship engines in the background. Let's take a look at the map. Pretty straightforward. Graze a couple hills, but don't have to go through anything. Except junk fields and toxic waste. Who's that over there? Warhammer, okay.
Target Spider.
Coordinating our attack.
In the name of the great provinces,
Of course, I didn't check the weapons grouping on this guy. Yeah, nothing on 1, as I just found out by pushing 1. I like large lasers, or energy on 1, and ballistics on 2, and missiles on 3.
must be destroyed. Oh, I've lost a component.
Target destroyed.
Now you've lost your life.
About to go critical.
Love my Orion.
New target.
Who's this little guy sneaking up behind us?
Enough of you.
Target destroyed.
Good kill, Commander. That mech is about to go critical.
Notice the difference yet?
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Yeah, the only problem I really encounter with this mech is I put out too much aggression and get shot up too much because of that. And that's why I'm thinking removing the Pharaoh, because uh-oh.
Yes, sir.
Don't just stand there and say yes, sir. That's a problem with this biome. Nothing like switching all the way through everything all over again. Okay. Mechs get stuck and you gotta watch your lance. If one ain't moving, it's stuck.
Hostile spotted. Engaging.
The only way to fix it most of the time is go get it. Now I'm still 900 yards away, so let's go up this hill and see if I can see what I'm shooting at, or if the fog is going to obscure it a little too much. Could be that. Should be that.
New target assassin.
That's it. Yep, that's it.
Incoming missile.
A lot of targets. Gonna have to
Target acquired.
focus on them for now.
Rifleman.
Our target is now marked. Go get him.
Incoming missile.
Excuse me.
Dragon reporting. Target destroyed. Order acknowledged.
Big kill confirmed.
There was a bunch more. Yep, there's one.
Acquired.
Little wolfie. And a tank down here or something.
Target destroyed.
There we go, beautiful.
Keep on smashing. They are hurt, but our contract calls for us to wipe them off the face of this system.
Target destroyed.
Target destroyed.
It's time to go into the mess and clear it out. Kind of trashed that guy, didn't I?
You've managed to demolish about half of the target's buildings. Crack on, Commander. This area is on its last legs, Commander. Just one final push, and then we can all go home.
I don't count that as a push then. Oh, I'm done.
Threat eliminated.
New target shadow.
We'll get him.
Y'all go ahead and I'll take this guy.
Acquired.
We built it mongoose. Oh, got away from me. He's a slippery little feller, isn't he? I'm not even sure why I'm still shooting at him.
I'm going critical. Long live the free worlds. I've got it ranged. I've gone critical. Initiating a check sequence.
Kills me. I'd take a Jagger mech out in a heartbeat, but not a mongoose.
Mech wrecked.
Kind of needed to do that for validation. Bad junk. Where the hell's my dropship? There he is. Yeah, I like my Orion 1 protector. Only took 3 salvage, so I only get 3 points of salvage. We'll take that and that. Yeah, I know that's more cash, but I'll probably use that. That's the difference. I will upgrade those at some point. Thought I killed more mechs than that, but that's okay. Now then. Good on the damage, not so good on the kills. He has no affinity, but that's the way it works. Yep. Yeah, it did his part. Bottom line is demolitions are close-up missions. His main weapons, the LRM-15s, don't get used. So that might not be a good use for the Archer T. Gotta do first things first. Boy, I just moved way away from only having 8 mechs, didn't I? That's alright. Hold on, where's the next mission? Where to? I think it's another... Yep. Demolition. The downside of doing high reward missions serially is that you don't always get as much experience for your mech pilots. Simply because you don't get as much experience for your mech pilots. So they don't get as many missions in. A 70, 315. And again, money, money, money. And again, I will switch out the Archer T. He's capped off on everything. I think what I'm going to do is put in... Yeah... Okay, Grasshopper, once again, 44 points. Warhammer, 49 points. 51, but it's hot. Way hot. Grasshopper's cooler. Yeah, 2.1 comes out to 4.2 when doubled, so that's within specs. 2.6 comes out to 5.2, that's in better specs. But I'm already using it. So... Grasshopper, screw it. Thunderbolt would actually be more for kicking ass. I'd lose 5 more tons. Kick ass, take names. Let's go. An even 300. 15 down. Problem is that would be, this lance would be 40 down for the end of the hazing of the week. And 15 down on every hazing of the week, except the first one. First one's a 270. That Archer T is going to do some good for that one, because it's a defense mission. The black screen of anticipation and Atlas Skull not moving. That means it's going to have a twisted little biome. I didn't check to see what it was. And ticked over the 30-minute mark at the same time.
Attention. Prepare for battlemech departure.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
We need to cause more fireworks. And what better target than a food processing plant on this planet? But be warned, the security forces of Earthworks FWL are on high alert, anticipating another attack.
Looks like I can go to that hill right here under my cursor and blast away. But first, we got to crawl up to 48 to keep the Highlander up with us. And you want to do that because that's literally a third of my lance. Look at all the stars and the moon. You got some good graphics, guys, on this. And I've got a canyon wall or a rift up ahead that I got to go around to get to the city, so this won't do. We'll spin off left. I know that's what it wants me to do, which is makes my little hairs on the back of my neck rise as don't do what they want you to do, but sometimes it's easier just to go along, kill everything and shoot stuff up. I'm just hoping to go all the way back out here for the pickup. Well, that was a hit. Zoom back out and see where I'm going. Ooh, a nice skeleton. You can see that in several missions. It's always cool.
Just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
At least let me shoot some ammo out first.
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation. Package acquired.
Incoming battlemechs, you are on private property. Fall back now, or we will take defensive action against you.
Counting on it.
Target acquired. New target cracked.
Got it ranged.
Hello, crab. You're about to have a Florentine kind of day.
Target destroyed. Incoming missile.
No death from above from you. Oh, he got me anyway. Bastard.
Target destroyed.
Target identified. Bring it down. Leave nothing left for them to salvage.
Well, yeah, I don't have to stay at, that Wolfie's just going to be a pain in the butt, isn't he?
Heat critical.
LBX is almost no heat.
New target blackjack.
How's that guy not dead?
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Same for the Wolfie.
Critical.
Emergency generator offline.
Hostile mech down.
We're making progress, but still have a long way to go. Keep at it, everyone.
Okay, button screw up.
I'm showing heavy damage to a number of
I see mechs coming in.
I've lost contact to the outside. They must have destroyed the comms tower.
But they're not here yet.
Watch out! Chemical tanks destroyed.
You're almost there, Commander. Only 25% of this area remains.
That's actually quite a lot the way it's going.
Target acquired.
That would be an assault mech.
Target charger.
Yeah, not really.
Invalid target. Moving to range.
I am done. She didn't bother saying it. Isn't that nice?
Signal eliminated.
Destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Heat critical. Target acquired.
Group target
Kill that,
acknowledged.
guys. Yeah, we'll go out this hole. What hole? This hole. Yeah, ammo low. When you see that pickup zone and she says ammo low, you know you did your job perfectly.
Boom! Enemy mech eliminated.
Target acquired.
Good work. The food processing plant is out of commission. I've been told that this is merely a symbolic attack, as the residents in this region will have enough rations from neighboring plants.
I think I still have one more mission in this quest. The big 3 points. I don't want charger salvage ever, but I'll take that and move along. Not a lot of stuff to shoot at this time except the building, and as you can see, I shot at it. Highlander took some damage that time. Not really, just costly. Gonna have to examine that and figure out why, because that's not a lot of damage at only 83 points compared to the 223 I took. And that's a lot of sandblasting ammo I took, but these guys didn't take nothing. That's part of that aggro I'm putting out. Okay. Let me take a look at that Highlander. Yeah, Pharaoh does it. That 1.5 tons is enough to do that. It truly is. And I'm not doing it out here in the wild, but I'm stripping that off. And again, oof. Gotta do it because I want to run my mech again, you know? One more. Norfolk. Okay. Not worried about the mercenary unit dropping down because they never come into high reward quest, in my experience. I'm at 40 minutes right now. I'm going to put this on the next episode. So until then, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and come back, because until then, Opa has left the building.